Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. I'm Kenya with BK Trading Academy, and I have an exciting analysis for you guys today, all of my gold lovers out there. I'm going to analyze the price action for you and give you my perspective of gold right now. Also break down some things for those of you who are learning to trade gold and just really learning to become confident in your analysis. I'm going to walk you through a few things that I see and also just kind of give you my perspective. So if you are new here, I want to ask you to smash that like button for me. It really does help our channel, and I really appreciate you doing that for us. It will push this video out to more people who are looking for content just like this and just like you. So I appreciate that. And if you guys are returning, I just want to say thank you for being here. We appreciate you, and I hope that our content helps you. So without further ado, let's hop into it. Yeah, I know I got problems. And I don't know. All right, guys, so we're going to start on the monthly time frame analyzing gold. Now, one of the things I want you to know is that NFP, non-farm payroll, is coming up this Friday. So one of the things that we need to keep in mind is that that report could totally change things since we are trading gold against the USD. Now, if we have a bullish report for the USD, then obviously we will see gold drop, okay? And if that report comes in bearish, then we will see gold rise. Now, I'm going to focus on the technicals right now on gold and show you exactly what you want to be looking at, where you want to be attentive, and where your next opportunity is, okay? So let's hop into the monthly. One of the things that you're going to notice on this monthly is that the price action is quite sideways, in my opinion. Gold is trading at historical levels that it has ever traded. And could we see it push higher? Absolutely. We absolutely could see new historical highs on gold. But as you can see that we've recently rejected off of this level now. This is our historical high right at 2072, okay? That is now our resistance. So what we want to do is be mindful of that. So we're going to go ahead and mark this level as our resistance. And keep in mind, I'm on the monthly time frame because I want to get an overall feel of what the market is doing. And the monthly can help me see that. It can help me see the bigger picture of the price action and where I should be focusing my attention. So now that I see this, we've been bullish previously. The price action is now quite sideways as we are looking at it right now. And we're looking at this technically, right? But we're also going to consider the fundamentals as well. So when you're trading gold versus the US dollar, you always want to be looking at fundamental reports and seeing what is coming out either tomorrow or this week. And you want to know potentially what are the predictions, what are they forecasting, because that can give you an idea of what's going to happen with this particular pair. Okay. But right now, we definitely have a monthly high and price is not very far from it. And right now it's trading at 1966. So could we see it move lower? Absolutely. You can see the last 2 times or 3 times the market came here and rejected off of this historical level now that look how much it pushed to the downside. So could we see a similar reaction? Absolutely, we can. And we want to be mindful of that. So now what we're going to do is since we have our monthly high, which we will also see this as we move to the lower time frame, we also want to be mindful of where is a decent low. So we know that this is our current monthly low here. This is our current monthly low so far, and you can see how much we've rejected from the upside, right? Now, should we trade anywhere within this monthly low? Well, we definitely want to consider it because look, this is our previous monthly low. This is our previous monthly high, and we also have a cluster of resistance there on the monthly, and we have another cluster of resistance here on the monthly. So this could be a good reversal zone area, which I'm sure the price has already reversed from as we move lower. So now that we know that, what we're going to do is we're going to continue to move lower, and let's go down to the weekly time frame. So now on the weekly time frame, you can see that the price action is quite bullish, and we have that resistance level there that we've already pointed out. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to just draw our trend line. So this would be our trend line. So when marking a trend line, you want to grab that trend line and you want to start from the bottom swing and you want to connect it to the second swing and then connect it through the next swing. Okay. Now, sometimes what you need to do is move your trend line out a bit and just give the trade enough room to breathe. And what I mean by that is that notice we have a bullish structure. So we have a low here. We then have a high. We had a slight pullback. We then had another high. We then had a pullback or a retracement, all the same thing. And then we had a high, we had a low, we had a high, and then we're forming a low right here. So this is kind of a minor low, the one I just pointed out before it. I like to find highs and lows that stick out to my naked eye. So for example, if I just kind of get rid of that, this definitely sticks out, but this is more, I would say, minor. These are more major areas. As you can see, look how forceful the move was from these support areas. And these are typically areas where we want to be buying. areas like this, okay? Areas, I'd say this is starting to stick out now. So areas like that, and you can see, look how this was previous resistance right at around 1945, and that area has now become support. So could we see a move upward? Absolutely. I do think that we possibly could see a move upward. Also on the monthly, I noticed that this little area right here is also forming as a potential head and shoulder. So we could see the price run up to retest about that 2000 area to form a right shoulder, and we could see the price action move down. So notice as I'm going through this, I'm really just building a story in my mind. I'm building a bias that I'm comfortable with. And as I drill lower, that can help me determine how I want to trade this on the lower time frames. But if you are a swing trader, for example, you're going to be looking at the weekly, daily, looking for an opportunity. So if I were a swing trader, for example, I would be looking at this bullish price action, finding my next area of opportunity. And one of them where I would have definitely bought from was this area here. So as the price came down, giving us a correction, I would have looked for an opportunity right here, because you can see that this was a previous area of resistance that the market declined very drastically from. And those are areas where we're most likely to see some type of reaction, whether it's bullish or bearish. So now you can see very clearly this previous resistance now became our support, and the price has run up a bit. So I do think the price could potentially keep pushing up. But remember, we do have an important economic report on Friday, and fundamentals can always change our technical forecast. So we have to be very careful, and we have to monitor this daily. But the goal is that you want to be patient and trade from the best of the best levels. And those best of the best levels are the ones that stick out to your naked eye. So I'm going to show you another area that I really like on the weekly. That would be a good opportunity for a swing long. So I really like this level right here. So I'm just going to stretch this out just a bit. I believe that if we break below this low here at 1936, that the price could eventually get to about 1900. So I would say about 1900 will be a great zone. That would give us a deeper retracement about off the 618 fib. So that would give us a deeper retracement, also a complete bullish flag pattern where we just could see the market move downward into this level. So rejecting off of our trend line support here, off of that bullish flag, and then we could see another move upward. And that would be a beautiful move, okay? So I have an alert within this zone because I'm going to be monitoring. I'm going to bring it up just a little bit. I'm going to be monitoring this area that if price comes to about this 1900 area and shows some type of bullish confirmation, I would be looking for an opportunity to go long. And we can add some additional confluence to this, guys. Another thing I can do, one of the things that I love to do is I love trading something called a price action channel, or just a simple channel. So I love keeping trading very simple, and I would move this out a bit just to give the trade enough room to breathe. So I'm just going to move it about there. But typically you want your swings to touch that channel area. And this would be my channel high or my channel resistance. So now you can see that if we do have the price action come back down into this channel, it would be aligning near my trend line support. Okay. And right now, actually, if I move this up a bit, so if I move this right off of that area and I bring it up just a little bit, okay, now you can see that if the price did dip a little bit lower to reject in this area where it was previous resistance, and if that turns support, it would be right off of our trend line support. So that would be a really good opportunity. Also, price is trading above our 50-period moving average. So as long as that happens, then I will still have a long bias, okay? So overall, I have a long bias from the weekly time frame, but we need to continue to drill lower and look at our opportunity, for example, if we're short-term traders. So you still want to trade from the best levels. If you go down to the daily, for example, you can see that even though I have a bullish channel or a rising channel, you can see that short term, the trend is actually downward. Okay. So you probably would have been considering short opportunities, but overall, this is our flag on the higher time frame. So now you can see here that this was an area of previous support that turned resistance, and you could have had a short opportunity right off of that daily time frame. Okay. But from a weekly perspective, I am waiting for the next drop to about that 1900 zone. I even like 1800 if the price eventually gets there. But if the market does continue to rise and reject off of these resistance levels, for example, if we get back to about 1982 or even I would say 2000 or so, we could experience a short move to the downside. And from there, price will be falling into my weekly zone, which I would be looking to go long. So guys, that is my analysis right now for gold. More so, I'm more interested in a long opportunity from the weekly time frame from about that 1900 zone. I have an alert and I will be waiting for that move. If we do see that price runs up and retest near our really strong highs again, I will definitely be looking for short opportunities and also giving you an update. But for now, keep your eyes on this 1900 zone. Watch out for news this Friday, and let's see how gold moves around NFP. And if you are in our Telegram, which the link is provided below in the description, I will give you guys an update inside of our Telegram. Also, make sure you're following us on TradingView because we also provide updates there as well. So guys, I hope this analysis on gold was helpful for you. Comment below, let me know what questions you have, or let me know your thoughts as well, and let's discuss it. I will see you in the next video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to smash that like button, also subscribe and turn on the notification bell. And guys, we have some really exciting things coming very soon. So make sure you stay tuned and we cannot wait to share them with you. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I will see you in the next video. Yeah, I know I got problems and I don't know where to go. I don't want to put the blame.